we will continue the reflection of Kandi Pāramī. Before giving a talk, we will pay respect the Buddha, the owner of Dhamma, by reciting Namo Tassa 3 times. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Today we will teach the way of reflection to fulfill Kandi Pāramī, to be able to fulfill Kandi Pāramī. We will continue that. When the anger overwhelm Bodhisattva's mind based on the deeds done by other people, the Bodhisattva reflects in the following ways. So, the patience, the patience is a good practice. To benefit for other people. So Bodhisattva reflect in this way. Another reflection is the faults of other people. It is the cause of a faith by making suffering for Bodhisattva. So there is one saying, Dokku Panisa Saddha, faith has the cause of suffering. So faith is caused by suffering. So when we have a suffering, we will have a faith. Sometimes like that. So when we suffer, we were trying to find out to be free from that. So the suffering is the cause of a faith. Because of suffering done by other people, we can have a kind of perception which is good. That perception is Nabirati Sanya or Savaloke Nabirati Sanya. Perception of unhappiness or unenjoyment in the whole world, in any world. So this is one kind of perception we should have that the Buddha teaches. So there are many perceptions which we should have, like a perception of nature impermanence, perception of dukkha, suffering, perception of anatta, non-self, perception of asubha, fallenness, perception of death, marana, perception of a disgusting feeling about the food. So the perception of unhappiness in any world, although human, Deva, Brahma, everyone, they have suffering. So every life is disgusting. So the Buddha said, the nature of a feces, even it is a little, it is disgusting. In the same way, life is disgusting. So, if other people make suffering for us, we will have this perception. We will have this perception. So, just we need to take as an object perception of suffering. So, Bodhisattva reflect in this way. So, if all people are good, all families are good, you may have difficulties to renunciate. So sometimes like that. So if other people make suffering, you will have this perception. So unhappiness in any world. So Bodhisattva reflect in this way. So by reflecting in this way, you will have ability to be patient. Next reflection, experiencing different types of objects, good or bad, agreeable or disagreeable, is the nature of faculties like eye, ear, nose, tongue, body. So if we have an eye, ear, nose, tongue, and body, we will experience agreeable and disagreeable objects. If we have an eye, we may see something good, beautiful. If we have an eye, we may see something bad, ugly, disgusting. In the same way, if we have an ear, we may have a sound good or bad. It is the nature. So, Bodhisattva reflected in this way. So sometimes it's good to see, good to hear, good to smell. Sometimes not. Opposite. It is the nature. It is nearly for everyone. It is for everyone. Only the differences is less or much or different. Although we make a wish, may not disagreeable object experience for me. Although we make a wish, it is not possible. So sometimes, from time to time, we may experience something good or bad. So Bodhisattva reflect. So as long as we have an eye, ear, may see something bad, may hear something bad. So it is the nature of experiencing good or bad objects is the nature of faculties. He reflected in this way. If someone is following the anger, it is a kind of person, a kind of being who is mad with anger. So this is mad people. So having an anger short time is a short time mad. So, but some people all the time, at that time, many people will say these people are mad. No, not mad. Angry and despair. Angry and despair, this is quite normal. But anyway, it is also a kind of mad people. So, by taking action towards mad people is not meaningful. Nonsense. So Bodhisattva reflect in this way, trying to be patient. All beings should be protected by the Buddha, like the children born by oneself. So Bodhisattva, I say Bodhisattva, he want to be Buddha. He want to take care of beings, like a children born by oneself. Now I'm wishing to have omniscient knowledge, trying to be Buddha, and should not get disappointment, anger towards a being. So by reflecting in this way, Bodhisattva trying to be patient. Next reflection. The one who makes suffering for him, if he is endowed with some qualities such as sila, samadhi, etc. Some people are good, although they do some mistake. For other people, most of the time, they are good. If this kind of person he met, he thought, I should not get angry with him, with this kind of people. For example, like teachers, parents, generally, they are good for us. So we should not get angry with them. So he reflected in this way. If so, how about the person who has no quality of sila, samadhi, etc.? If so, how Bodhisattva will reflect? So those people are really pitiful, especially pitiful, especially the kind of person who we should give compassion. By reflecting in this way, Bodhisattva trying to be patient. Another reflection. By making anger, by getting angry, the qualities or the fame, followers will be reduced. By reflecting in this way, he's trying to be patient. Yeah, if we have anger, so our fame, our followers will reduce. This is for everyone. So by reflecting in this way, should be patient. Next reflection. If I get angry, I may not, my appearance may not be good. I may not be able to sleep, or I may not get a benefit, or I may not have wealth and followers. My friend may break, may reborn in a woeful state. These are things which enemy likes. Because of this, I should not get angry. So here, the fault of anger is no good appearance, cannot sleep, no benefit, no wealth and followers, breaking in friend. reborn in the woeful state. These are result of anger. So if I get angry, I will have these thoughts which enemy likes. By reflecting in this way, Bodhisattva trying to be patient. Another reflection, the anger is big enemy which can break or benefit. Which can produce or unbenefit. By reflecting in this way, he trying to fulfill Khandi Pāramī. Another reflection, if there is a Khandi, there is no enemy. For those who has a Khandi, so no enemy. If I can be patient, I will not have suffering in the future, like the person who make a fault. This is one thing he reflect. Another thing is, if I'm thinking the suffering of enemy, or if I'm getting angry for the enemy, it is following to enemy. It will be like an enemy. You are not different from that enemy. You are the same. Because you are wishing suffering for the enemy, you are getting anger for the enemy. It is following your enemy. Because enemy wish this kind of condition for you. You also wish this kind of condition for the enemy. So you are not different from enemy. You are the same person. So by reflecting in this way, he trying to produce Khandi. If I overcome anger, it is overcoming my enemy well, which is the slave of anger. So another reflection, if I can overcome anger, it is overcoming enemy, which is the slave of anger. So if you want to overcome or overwhelm the enemy, you should overwhelm your anger. Another reflection, it is not suitable to abandon the quality of patience because of anger. So it is not suitable. So sometimes we are not suitable to break a morality because of anger. Because of morality is very valuable. In the same way, Bodhisattva does a reflection. It is not suitable to abandon Khandi because of anger. If I get angry, how can I get the other qualities such as sila, samadhi, etc.? If there is no sila samadhi, there is no qualities, how can I be Buddha? How can I be the Tabbasa endowed with omniscient knowledge? Another reflection. Only if there is Khandi, one can have concentration. without separating the other objects. So some people are very sensitive about their body, leg pain, waist pain. They don't want to accept. They don't want to be patient. So very stingy about their body. So this kind of people is called Kaya Mechera Gruno, respecting stinginess about the body. So if we do jobs, sometimes we may have a pain. You may see many people are wearing glasses. So they have a poor eyesight. So sometimes we may lose. So we should be patient. Body pain, we are not free like that. So without being impatient, one cannot have a concentration because of spreading outside objects. If we have a concentration, so we can practice nature dukkha anatta on the sankharas. Nature dukkha anatta on the sankharas. Also, we may be able to contemplate Nibbana as a asankata, non-created as a amanta, no death. If we have a patience, we may be able to see the quality of a Buddha, which is uncomparable. If so, we will have a kind of vipassana knowledge named Anulomika Khanti. Anulomika Khanti is a kind of acceptance, which is proper to see Nibbana, which is proper to know reality. It is called Anulomika Khanti, a kind of knowledge, being able to accept as a nature, as a dukkha, as a anatta. So it is for those who has a Khanti. If we have a Khanti, we may be able to see all dhammas are created. It is caused by causes. It is not me, not mine. It is caused by causes, not coming in from anywhere. It is coming in from causes. It will not go everywhere. So rise and cease there. It will not exist for a long time. So they don't have any endeavors, any efforts to do this and that. Those are just phenomena. So if someone can see in this way, they will not have a conceit. So because of this, if I can see in this way, so it will be a kind of person which can possess omniscient knowledge. Without Khandi, patience, I cannot have those qualities. By reflecting in this way, Bodhisattva trying to fulfill Khandi Pāramī. So these are reflecting ways. These are the way of thinking to produce a Khandi Pāramī. If someone wants to have a disability, so you should learn these reflections. This is a first step to be able to practice Khandi Pāramī. Without such a reflection, it is not possible to have a Khandi Pāramī. Okay, we will move the next one. Reflection for the Sajja Pāramī. For the Sajja Pāramī. Sajja Pāramī is a saying truth. Saying truth. Avoiding telling a lie. It is a Sajja Pāramī. So how to reflect? If there is no Sajja, no saying truth, it is not possible to have qualities such as the sila, etc. It is not possible to practice to be able to Buddha, as I think. So for those who always are saying and telling a lie, everything is unbelievable. If we cannot telling a lie, so it is possible for everything. We have to say, we have to say, we have to do. So, for example, as a meditator, we admit we will practice 8 precepts. As a bhikkhu or samnera or shyale, they admit they will practice their morality. So, if there is no truth, it is unbelievable. May not have those qualities. But if someone practices Sajja Pāramī, so they will have those qualities. They will have a morality. They will have a concentration. They will have a wisdom. So saying truth is very important to get every qualities. So another reflection, if there is no truth, if they break Sajja, it is the place, the existing place of all akusala. If someone use a lot of musawada, they are existing in place of many kusala, many akusalas. Another reflection, if there is no saying truth, even in this life, people will not believe. In the future life, no one will believe, become unbelievable person, no more influence. If there is a saying truth, the qualities such as sila will happen, will shine. So reflect in this way. Saying truth or Sajja is the practice of a bodhisattva. Not to fail or to perform Pāramīs. So this is a reflection for the Sajja Pāramī. So if we want to say truth, we need to know the value of saying truth. So we have this nature forgetting or forgetful. Because of this, if something is important, we need to reflect again and again. By reflecting again and again, mind will change slowly to perform those things. So, Bodhisattva use in this way. Next one, Adhaitthana Pāramī, reflection of Adhaitthana Pāramī. We have taught those Pāramīs. So now something left about the reflection. So now we have to say for that. Adhaitthana is a determination to perform wholesome deeds. So it is a kind of Pāramī which Bodhisattva practice. How he can practice? Before being in Buddha, another Bodhi tree. So Bodhisattva determined without being in Buddha, I will not get up from this seat. So it is not easy job. But he is strongly determined. So because he has practiced those determination life after life. So it is very firm. So we need to fulfill this kind of adhaitthana to perform wholesome deeds. So what is his reflection? His understanding. If there is no adhaitthana, if we don't make adhaitthana, no adhaitthana. So to perform dana sila, but sometimes we have stinginess. We have no faith to do that. Even in meditation. In the beginning, I will meditate. Come to meditation center. So maybe food problem, maybe weather problem, maybe the association problem, or like that. If we didn't make a determination to do that, we may stop on the way. Even one sitting, sometimes you need to do until when I will meditate. If not, later rain will come, heavy rain. In my monastery, in my good day, I need to do something. So that I automatically open, like that. So need to have a determination. I will do these jobs. So we need. Sometimes people come to meditate, go back, later come again. After having some concentration, go back. So the job will never end. So like that. So nighttime meditation, no meditation, no jobs. So it is impossible. So we should think before doing. So what is the benefit of meditation? What is the benefit of ordination life? What is the job? So by staying at home, what will happen? So it is very easy to see. You see many people stay home, later pass away. No more remarkable story. So like that. You may read some Janakābhivaṃsa stories. He going and running into the forest, never be again in the public. So these are remarkable stories. Remarkable story. People like it. Like that. So you should go to Himalaya. Never be again. This story is a very, very good story, very interesting story. Until now, people record it. So most of people are not recorded. because they come, they go back. They come, they go back. So even a Mara may be very boring to disturb with this kind of practice. Because some people are afraid Mara to be disturbed. So Mara will not disturb in this kind of practice. Very lazy one. Mara enjoying his happiness in the Deva realm. Only very serious practitioner Mara will disturb. This kind of practitioner, no problem. Mara already happy with this kind of practice. So, because of this, we need to do determination. So it is the usual on the way we are doing. So opposite dharma, opposite unwholesomeness come to us. Sometimes no faith. We try to do dana, later become stingy, like that. We want to practice the sila, later become bored. It is very possible. But it is very clear, sila is very good, concentration is very good. So we should not be get back. So nothing special in the other side. What is special? Only having a sila, it is special. So even in the Buddha say, so being alive 100 years without sila is no good. Being just one day, being alive one day with the sila is better than that. So like that. Because of this, we need to do determination. So by doing a determination, although we are bored, although we have opposite dharma, we may not stop because of determination. So if so, we will be clever to do wholesomeness, to do dana, to practice sila, to have a concentration. So we will be clever. So if we are clever, if I'm clever, it is possible to complete all paramis. It is possible to be Buddha. Without being clever, it is not possible. Bodhisattva reflect in this way. So after that, he performed Adhitthana Pāramī. So by making firm or determination, so become unshakable, always doing it done, always practicing in sila, even animal life. Bodhisattva become still practicing in sila. Sometimes very difficult. So as a human, we have ability, possible to have ability to stay with the morality, to perform good deeds. So by determination, we can be firm to perform wholesome deeds. So in this way, Bodhisattva reflect. So this is a reflecting way to do Adhitthana Pāramī. Okay, next one, Metta Pāramī. Metta Pāramī. Okay, we will continue. Maybe finish. So for the Metta Pāramī is loving kindness or friendship. So wishing benefits for the others. Metta is a relative words. Metta is a friend. Metta is a kind of mind which is in the friend, in the friend. So may translate friendship. Friendship. There is a metta. That person will be friend. So even the one who are practicing for own self, without having a metta towards others, he cannot gain. He cannot gain wealth or accomplishment in this life and future life. So for him who wishes to be Buddha, no need to say, he should surely have a metta. So with the metta, he will be able to give the achievement of Nibbana towards all beings. So the one who wishes to give the achievement of supramundane condition, Megaphala Nibbana, for all beings in the future, should wish to make beings endowed with worldly success. So now, as a bodhisattva, he cannot give yet Megaphala Nibbana. Anyway, he should give worldly success. He should have such metta. Even Nibbana, Megaphala, he wishes to give. So this is his reflection. If I cannot do to perform beneficial beings with the mind, with the desire in the future, or when can I benefit for all beings by body and speech also? So first of all, with the mind, I should have metta to the all beings. If I cannot do even with the mind, how can I perform benefit to others bodily and verbally? So should practice metta with the mind first. Those beings who are growing with my metta, my friendship, they will be a company of giving inheritance, giving inheritance of Dhamma when I become Buddha. So I make these beings grow with my metta. So in the future, when I become Buddha, there will be companies. There will be companies of inheritance of Dhamma. So he reflected in this way. So these people will be friend of mine in the future. I will make these people grow with my metta. So he reflected in this way. So without having a being, it is not possible to fulfill Pāramī, especially metta Pāramī. Because of this, these people are like good farmland, good soil to make grow my seed of Buddha's qualities. So people are beings are like farmland to plant the seed of Buddhahood. So by thinking in this way, he trying to have a metta. So another reflection, the beginning and practice of Buddha is a karuna. So karuna is a very beginning condition to be Buddha. So Mahakaruna, because of compassion towards all beings, he practice. So karuna is a beginning in practice. So without having a metta, so cannot perform, cannot make a karuna, compassion fun. So because of this, I should practice a metta, which is a foundation of a karuna. So he reflected in this way. By reflecting in this way, he tried to fulfill Pāramīs. So after that, Pāramī, reflection of Pāramī, but it is a done, it is a taught. So now we will go to conclusion of all Pāramīs. So conclusion of all Pāramīs is, as we have said in the beginning of this teaching, it is a karuna and panya, compassion and wisdom. So to help people, to help beings, we need to have a compassion. Without being enough of compassion, so we cannot perform others' benefits. In the same way, we need to have wisdom. Without wisdom, cannot perform others' benefits. Some people only have compassion, but they don't know how to benefit for the others. It is a problem. Some people have wisdom. They know how to help, how to benefit other people, but they don't have a compassion. So they will only make advantages for them. So because of this, conclusion of all Pāramī is karuna and panya. So if you want to help other people, need to have a compassion and they need to have a wisdom. So another conclusion here I want to say is something a bit different. So number one is destruction of love for own self. So Bodhisattva like not love own self. Do you love own self? So if we love ourselves, we cannot be patient for the others. So here, conclusion of those things to fulfill Pāramī is destruction of loving own self. Number two is increasing of loving others, loving all beings. So trying to increase love for the other beings, trying to increase love for own self to perform Pāramīs. This is the cause to endow with Pāramīs. Okay. So, okay, the Buddha fulfilled these paramis respectfully, without interruption, long time, all paramis, not just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the Buddha fulfilled all paramis respectfully, without interruption, without a long time. Okay, so about the Parami talk, we finished here. And so I'm very happy to have chance to make this long talk to finish. So you also long time listening. It is a big kusala that we have accumulated. So we will make a wish and we will share merit with all beings, all our departed relatives. Okay, repeat after me. Idam me bonyam Nibbanasa Pachayo Hodu Idame Yadina Hodu Sukhida Hondu Yadayo Idawadaja Amehi Sambada Punya Sambadam Sabe Dewa Numo Dandu Sava Sambati Saidiya Idame Nyadina Hodu Sukhida Hondu Nyadayo Mama Punya Bhagam Sava Sadanam Bhajemi Tesabe Mesamam Punya Bhagam Lavandu Sadhu Sadhu Sadhu